Hello and welcome back to that Tilal Ghaf podcast. We're now on episode 4, back with myself. I'm making a return, and we're also with Aidan and Jackson. It's not gonna be a long podcast today. We haven't got too much to talk about, but we will be giving you an update on the prices, and also Elan's now handed over. So how's that going?
Very busy, isn't it?
Very busy.
It's like
it's about buyers.
completely non-stop, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
We're unfortunately now faced with the market where there is a lot more buyers. Well, it's not unfortunate, but in the case where sellers are now changing their price last minute. But it's good. It's good for the community. A lot more mortgage buyers coming to market. People from other areas now interested in tilal ghaf, so it's good. All positive.
Yeah. Buyers as well. So obviously we haven't received the handovers of most of the villas. The buyers, some sellers are accepting mortgage buyers on a MOU, for example, for 2 months. So they're waiting for handover, and then they can get the valuation done and begin the process.
Yeah.
So because
That's a patient seller though, isn't it?
They're able to sell them at a little bit of a higher price
okay.
if they take the mortgage buyout.
I see.
So a lot of mortgage buyers are saying, look, I'm happy to pay the seller a 5% premium. As long as he's happy to wait for the mortgage.
And that's fair enough. I remember when it was happening in Dubai Hills with the club villas, I was part of that, and they would basically say, we'll agree this price, but then the club villas didn't hand over for another 6 or 8 months, and the sellers were like, look, price has changed, we're going to have to back out of this contract. I think the clauses had fell away and stuff like that, so it's just important that if you are buying one, that you obviously keep them clauses in to ensure that you get to the handover, and then you've got enough time to transfer, right?
Exactly.
And rental prices in Elan at the moment?
So we're expecting for a 3-bedroom somewhere around 180 to 200k.
Okay.
And then for the 4-bedroom somewhere 240, 250. It's hard to say before it hands over because it will naturally kind of find its price where they're renting at. But obviously there's going to be a lot of villas available at the same time while handing over. So maybe at first you might see owners being a bit competitive with their prices. So early on you might be able to get one at a little bit of a better price. Then as the stock becomes more limited, it's going to be more difficult.
And hearing that the prices are right in line with Arabian Ranches and Dubai Hills for the townhouses.
Very similar.
So what's been going on this month, Aidan? How have you been getting on over the last month?
Good. So I sold that retreat, didn't I? First row of retreats in Alea phase 1, which was good. And as I said, we're having a lot more buyers coming to us now. A lot. I would say 50 to 60% increase in buyers that we're dealing with.
That's good. Way more buyers than sellers in the market.
It's strange because before it was the other way around. We had a lot of sellers. Obviously, as the community hadn't yet started to hand over, it's majority investors.
Okay.
But now we're having people that have heard about the area, want to live there essentially.
So cool.
Good.
Jackson?
Yeah, it's been busy. Exactly the same. A lot of buyers, way more buyers than sellers. I've even spoke to you about it with a couple of your buyers you've come to me with. Most buyers are looking in Harmony at the moment. Obviously it's the independent first phase of independent villas. Most buyers are all looking to buy there because they're end users. Hands over.
So competitively priced.
For sure.
Honestly speaking, price per square foot, it knocks Dubai Hills out the park. Price per square foot in Dubai Hills at the moment is so high that
it's quickly getting there
as well.
It's quickly getting to them kind of levels. Literally every single week we're seeing it jump up. So all the buyers now are expecting prices where they were 2-3 weeks ago. So I mean, for 4 bedrooms you could get a 4-bedroom garden suite for around between 5 and 5.2. Now it's difficult to find anything below 5.5, but the buyers are still looking for options at 5.1, 5.2.
There is stuff out there, of course, but
there is the odd deal, but obviously it'll be sold in a couple of hours. If that comes available at that price, it'll be sold fast. So I think, as soon as the buyers do come up to that kind of level, 5.5, they're going to have a lot more options. I've got so many buyers looking at 5.1, 5.2, but there's nothing available.
I think one thing to say as well, which it's easy for me to say it sitting here, but one thing, because I know the community and obviously we've worked in it for a while now, is that people will make that money back. So if you do pay slightly more than you've seen something 3-4 weeks ago, 6 weeks, it would probably be at that price, like maximum. if they keep going, the prices keep going as they're going. So
every single unit that ever sells in a growing market is always going to be higher than the last at the end of the day. So if it's 4.8 last week and now it's 4.9 and it's 5 million next week, just the way it is.
I'm dealing with buyers who I've been dealing with for 6 months. Every time the market moves, they then up their budget to where it was 4 weeks.
You know what you need to do with them? Just go on a CRM, you know, that little archive button, and just click archive and just let it go into the system.
They're like, look, I'm ready to go at this price now. And I've had them for 6 months and they keep just moving behind the market.
They're just not serious though, are they?
No, but they are though, because they are ready to buy at that price, but the logic behind it just doesn't make sense. They're way better off overpaying where they are now to make sure they get a good unit.
But they don't trust the market, do they? And they don't trust what the agents are telling them.
That's the problem, when, you know, when an agent says to them, look, this is a good deal, there's certain people that you know just don't trust what agents are saying, but it genuinely is the way it's going.
I think it's important to highlight to the viewers, I think you can both agree that it's becoming, there's a bit more friction in the area now, isn't there? So it's harder to get a transaction done. And, you know, how many times do we see real estate agents jumping up and down saying, I've had this month, I've had that month, and I think Jackson,
we spoke about it earlier. With the look I've had over the past 4 weeks. It's been great. Honestly, it's been crazy. The amount.
And as the saying goes, create your own luck, mate. You are one of the hardest working, most experienced people that I know. And even yourself, I sat there.
Even then, you can't always control the outcome. The amount of deals that have been going on and we've been getting agreed
at asking price or above asking price,
and for one reason or another, just not materialising. Whether the buyer gets cold feet last minute or the seller gets a call from another agent who doesn't really understand the market.
And it's because the market's going up. The buyer will get cold feet because they're like, no, I don't want to do this. And the seller's obviously thinking, I'll wait another couple of weeks, I can get another 50 or 100k in it.
But like you say, there's a lot of agents out there jumping and shouting about how amazing they're doing every month. You know, a lot of it's smoke and mirrors as well. Obviously it is, you know, like it's a good job. The opportunities are massive. But
you do have your down months as well.
If you're going to be realistic, there is down months as well. Like you can, like you said, you can work as hard as anyone. You can be putting in the hours, doing everything you possibly can, and have a bad month. And then the next month you might take your foot off the gas and have a really good month, and it will come together. So that is the reality of
it's fun though, isn't it?
It's fun. It is. I couldn't do a normal job after doing this.
No.
Imagine doing a normal job.
It's insane.
Your mind wouldn't know what's going on with all the stability and.
Imagine getting.
My mind would just.
I've been so busy over the last 12 months. I've actually just gone back to the UK, and people are saying to me, what's the UK like? Is it just same old? And, you know, there's this and that. And I'm like, you know what? It was actually quite enjoyable because I just relaxed. I have put my phone to one side. I just got to chill out. Went to a couple of like nice spas and things like that. The job is just 24/7
That's
constant,
where I
isn't
went
it?
wrong this
It's
time.
intense.
This time when I went home, obviously 2 weeks ago, I was on my phone the whole time working, and it
you never switched off.
Ruined my whole time.
You need to
relax. I was getting frustrated with deals that weren't quite coming together.
It's like a lot of industries though in Dubai. I think a lot of careers and jobs. It's a very fast-paced city. It's very intense, and it's always go,
That's
isn't
why
it?
some people don't like it in Dubai at all. Because it is literally just a case of working. You know, everyone says to me all the time, "Where's your tan?" I couldn't get one of those.
You'd get a tan off these lights in this room, you.
No, it's because you don't get time. Like you just, it's just that kind of city. Like people say, New York is as well.
It's great for like 20 to 40-year-olds, isn't it?
It's kind of like
career-driven, motivated,
for sure.
very salesy.
I've still got my hour sunbathing in a week. I'll be working, but that's still
spray tan.
We'll leave it with your tan and standards. Thank you very much for watching. Obviously, we're looking to do this every single month. Just subscribe, hit the like button, write a little comment if you need to, and we'll get back to you. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next month.
Thank you. Cheers.